Is he there? Is he already tailgating? He's at Westgate getting ready, or is he kind of in the confines of his own home and he's just ready to go? So what? How's game day for one Frank Sanders on a Monday night?
Happy, happy Monday, guys. I am looking forward to this game, as of course. I always get a chance, man. One of my favorite things I do, Rock, is I love hanging out with my homeboys and my guys that I play golf with.
Okay.
I'm going over to the buddy's house. We're gonna do a fish fry, probably throw some grease, throw some grits with salt and pepper, not sugar and that other stuff y'all use, but it's gonna be salt and pepper and maybe a good little fish fry.
Fish on a Monday, any day for football? That doesn't work.
Well, you remember here
I like fish fries.
in the Southeast, you like those fish fries.
Yeah,
you like
man.
all that down there in Florida and Alabama. It's kind of a different kind of spin there, Frank.
Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm a Fort Lauderdale boy, man. I do love some catfish and grits. But you know how it is. If there's any more likely to be probably more cervezas and a lot more tequila than a fish fry.
The more cerveza with all that fish fry.
There you go.
So what do you? It sounds like more cervezas. What are your? Where's your trepidation with this game? You got to drink a little bit too many brewskis. Are you afraid of something going on there with the Cardinals tonight?
Look, this is a Monday night showing that should be a good battle, and both teams need it. The Cardinals are 2-4. The Chargers are 3-2, coming off a good win versus the Denver Broncos. But look, we need to put together a good game plan. That was a good butt kicking we took on the road not that long ago from Green Bay, and the guys need to figure some things out. So a lot of trepidation on both ends of the spectrum. Here's the crazy thing: our record versus the Chargers is 11-4. That's just not good, man, for a team that's not that far away from us. And again, the nod is for the Cardinals, but you know, just because it's a home game doesn't mean that everyone's going to show up the right way. So yeah, I need something to kind of cool my stomach down, Rock, just a little bit.
All right, Frank, let me fire this one at you then. We all know what the Chargers want to do now that Jim Harbaugh is the head coach. They want to run it down your throat. Defensive line, linebackers, defensive secondary of the Cardinals. Do they have a chance to stuff the run tonight and force the Chargers to throw?
I'm hoping that. I really am. I think that, you know, our defense has shown some good stuff. They've shown some good stuff in regards to being able to put some pressure on the quarterback. Our linebackers have been pretty solid downhill. I mean, no one has just dominated us in the running game, but we do know John Harper. His mindset is that he wants to pound. He wants to control the clock. Unfortunately, I think that's something that's good on for the Cardinals. That means that we get a chance to kind of, you know, make this thing physical. I hope that's something that JG and these guys are ready for, because that has been the formula for the Chargers when they come play the Cardinals. So hopefully our defense gets ready to play. I'm sure that JG's gonna have those guys ready to go. The game plan versus Green Bay is totally different than what we got to go against the Chargers, and I think that's something that, you know, we should see our defense come ready to fight.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Kyler Murray and the lack of passing game last week. It looks like Marv is going to go tonight. He's cleared all concussion protocol. What are you hoping to see from this offense? And you just talked about a stout front seven by the LA Chargers. If you can't run, what's the game plan as far as throwing the ball for the Cardinals?
You know what? We got to get off to a fast start. You know, that's been something that we've been doing pretty solid. You know, that I would love to see Marvin go out, man, and just have a game like he had a couple of weeks ago where he just kind of dominated. They found ways to move him around. And he went out and made plays, but not just him. You know, we need other guys to stand up and make plays. Mr. Wilson needs to stand up. Trey McBride, I don't know if he's coming, if he's playing or he's ready to go back. I haven't seen him yet. But if he's ready to go, we need to get him going. Look, this is an opportunity for the Cardinals to do something pretty special. And you guys know that Monday night is no slouch for any team when they get an opportunity, you know, to showcase themselves to the world. And this is a good opportunity for the Cardinals at home. Hopefully the weather change after this Monday, because I need it to, because my golf game is struggling right now because I'm not playing a lot. But I'm just saying this would be a good moment for the Cardinals to go out and showcase the talent that we do have. But we need to go out and make some plays. Offensively, we need big plays, Manoj. We need down the field.
Yes.
We need some stuff underneath. We also need our running back, JC, to really get out of it a little bit, make this thing physical. Not only that, but we need guys to go out and make big plays.
But don't you think that the running game? I think they've got to try to establish running game to set up those big plays or play action passing. But I'm like you, Frank. Why not just take a couple shots, 3 or 4 shots down the field? You've got that kind of with Marv or Dortch or whomever with Wilson. They can get up down the field. Just take a few shots and just say we will try to attack you downfield once in a while.
No, I would that is something that has to come for us with our game planning and how well we see teams are trying to take away. The idea of playing Arizona Cardinals is one mindset on the defense, and that's to stop Kyler Murray, keep him inside the 2 ends, make sure he stays inside the pocket, play cloud on the outside, and then just allow the game to kind of matriculate as it is. That's the defensive game plan. But I agree with you. Some floods, maybe a couple of stretch plays to the running back, kind of create that boot action where, Kyler can get out. I would love that because I think that helps him get out of the pocket a little bit. But it also keeps defenses on the edge, which you have to move the lineman around in order to get Kyler outside that pocket. So, and then therefore it would open up the deep ball down the field. We got guys with speed, ability, and talent. A game plan has to be solid tonight, and I'm expecting it to be that.
All right, Frank. You talked about physicality, and that's what you were hoping to see tonight out of the Cards. They got out physical the last couple games. How do you right that ship? How do you bring that mentality back?
Jimmy B, I'm half Cervezas tonight, so I don't know about the players, but I know I'm having to make sure my mentality is okay. Look, this is not an easy league. Right, you guys know this is not an easy league, man. You got to be physical. You got to accept the challenge. It's man on man. It's OC versus OC and DC versus DC. And, these guys got to go out and play. They got to know that, what the Chargers mentality is. I think they know that. The mindset is that you got to come out and fight 4 quarters of football. Hopefully, your guys get out there and make some plays that will allow you to kind of, open up the game plan a little bit more like Manute was talking about, get that ball down the field. That'd be great. But whatever happened last week is in the past. Now it's a Monday Night Football. It's a showing. These guys will be ready to go, and I expect them to be ready to go because I know that this is a moment that, they want to showcase that they're good. These guys have told us consistently they believe in the players that's in the locker room. They believe they have one of the best and most explosive offenses in the game. Well, you got to go out and show that. You just can't say it. And so I'm hoping these guys are ready to throw punches, man. I really mean that.
Frank, let's hope they're ready to throw it downfield because this is one of the Chargers secondary is one of the weakest secondaries in the AFC West. So I would say if you can't move the ball, matriculate the ball, as you say, with the run, you got to throw the ball down the field. Air it out, huh? Let's air it out. That's a weak secondary.
No, I agree with you. I'm pretty sure these guys got some plans in place and some specific plays to kind of fool, to kind of go at this secondary. But it don't happen unless the offensive line give our guys some time. And that, that's always been our conversation, definitely on this airways, about having offensive linemen that can keep the quarterback upright. And that's something that, we saw a couple of weeks ago. We didn't see it last week, but hopefully this is something that in the game plan, they found something that will allow them to go out and attack downfield. That's what we want to see. As a player, as a former player, that's what I want to see. And I believe that, we got the players to do it, but the game plan has to match what allows us the best opportunity to walk away with a W at the end of the day.
If I was going to put you on the spot and you were going to give us the score of this game, what would that be?
Oh, well, the over-under is 44.5, so I'm taking the Cardinals 34-14. I really believe this is going to be a moment they go out and make some plays.
Wow.
All right.
So fried catfish, grits, and cervezas.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good deal going on right there.
Remember, it's salt and pepper on the grits.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the way I like them.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Enjoy, Frank. Oh, I can't imagine. Just give me a hamburger and a beer. Come on. All right, that's Frank Sanders. Follow him on Twitter at FrankSanders81. We'll come back on what's on tap tonight. Tell you what we're doing here. And